Hello,
Hello,
hello.
friends.
One.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Nurses with Options. We are here, all healthcare workers, on this Saturday afternoon for me and Saturday evening for my lovely business partners. I have a question. Have you ever wished there were more than 24 hours in a day? Goodness, I would wish for two, three, four more hours, honestly, between work, family, household responsibilities, and trying to find time for yourself. It can often feel like there's never enough time to do everything that it matters. And we as women always want to do something extra.
Mm,
But what if the answer isn't having more time? It's using your time differently. Oh, we are all guilty about that. Tonight, we're going to talk about how smart systems, automation, AI, and online business can help you reclaim valuable hours each week. This isn't about replacing hard work. It's about working smarter so that you can spend more time with your loved ones, pursue your dreams, and create a life with more freedom and less stress. So let's explore what's possible when technology works for you instead of you working harder every day. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Moira from originally South Africa. I am in the UAE, Dubai now 5 years. I am here because I'm a registered midwife. I'm doing my full-time job still. Mom of two boys, and I am a digital business owner. I found this business 2 years plus, and the reason why was actually just to get a second income stream. That's actually my plan B that I'm working on to become my plan A. I didn't even see it that way when I started this business that I actually wanted now to be my plan A. Um, Last night's night shift was okay. Early evening was a bit busy. Then we settled, but we had quite a few busy shifts, and this is where the time management is coming in, and this is why we want to talk to you guys tonight. So I have my lovely business partners here from Australia, and I think Sis Nomagugu is from Belgium. So we are global, guys. We are global. We are not just in one area, and this is what makes AI also, and no, automation is the best, system to use nowadays, especially when you are a full-time employee and you have to still run around 12, 13, 14 hours a day and not really having time for other things. So, for my sis Estella, she will be the one coming up first. She will introduce herself, and I have just one question for her to answer. Sis Estella, what was your biggest
Yes. Hello.
fear
Hello.
about
Thanks, Sis
finding
Moira.
time? How lovely to be here again, Sis Estella, and thing,
I
and lovely
know.
to see you here. Before
Yes.
you
Thank you.
introduce yourself, I just want to do everything. So, what your question as well, your introduction and your question for today. What was your biggest fear about finding time to start an online business?
Yes. Thank you so much, Sis Moira. And yeah, my name is Estella, the face behind Estella Vanya's Facebook business page. A mom of two, originally from Bohol, Philippines, and I'm living in Sydney, Australia, but I'm in my travel nurse contract, so I'm in Western Australia at the moment. So my time is 7:16 p.m. at night. Good evening, everyone. Good morning on the other side, and good afternoon wherever you are watching. And yes, what was the question again, sis? What's my
What was
biggest
your biggest
fear?
fear about finding time to start an online business?
Yes, my biggest fear before was, of course, I don't have any idea. I'm not a tech savvy, so I don't know how to start. And yeah, I found this business when I was working full time, and my body is just complaining during like full time work. At the end of shift, my back hurts, so I was looking for something that's not so physically demanding, and then I found this digital business. So I'm not a tech savvy. I have no idea about online business and technology and AI and all that. But so I watched the webinar, and then I was interested. I got really interested and curious, so I jumped in, and yes, so there's no turning back. And what's good about our business is there is a step by step process. There's a training, and it's just like easy to follow. If you just follow the steps, then you're good. But yeah, I was really hesitant at first because scams are so rampant nowadays. It's very common, and of course, you're too scared to get scammed. But then, yeah, I saw so many lovely people here, registered nurses, all other professions, even retired people, the young ones, and yeah, like all ages and all walks of life. I saw them in this business, so that's why yeah, we're here. I found out, and yeah, we're proof that this is not a scam. So that was my fear, this if it's a scam, and I'm not a tech savvy. Yeah, so I think I've faced that fear, and now we're in our business, which is so good. Yes, and what's good about it also is it's not time demanding as well. It's not physically demanding. It's not time demanding. You can just do it 2 to 3 hours a day, and as long as you have an internet connection, a laptop, or a Wi-Fi, then yeah, it's good. So yes, I think that's it for me, sis. That was my biggest fear. I'm not a tech savvy, and the scam. Back to you, sis Moira.
Thank you so much, Sister Stella. I think many of us had our doubts and our fears starting this business and not imagining that things would be done for us, with the system that's an automation and, sleeping and waking up and seeing that there's action takers, there's new business expansions and things like that. For you, um, how would you spend coming back to our main topic, having that extra hour, extra 2 hours a day? What would make the difference for you?
Yes, a wonderful question. Yeah, of course, if I were given an extra day, extra time every week, I honestly wouldn't spend it working another shift. Because, like, we already worked so much. But don't get me wrong, I still love being a nurse. It's a career that has given me so much, and I'm so proud of that. But of course, after years of shift work, weekends, holidays, missing important moments with our family, because we have to work. So I've realized that time is the most valuable asset, and we can always earn more money, right? But time for time, we can never get it back, or we can never get back the time that was lost. And so if I'm given an extra day, extra time every week to spend, of course, I would love to spend it to the people that I love, my family, my loved ones, traveling to places, and also building something that has purpose. Building a business. So yeah, continuing to build like something that gives me purpose outside of my nursing career. So for many years, I believe that the way to increase your income, to increase my income, was to work more hours, pick up more shifts, overtimes, and take another contract. But eventually, I asked myself, is this really the life that I want 10 years from now? 5 years from now, to even 20 years from now? Of course not. I want to retire early. That's why I'm building a side hustle business. That's our plan B, and eventually, hopefully, it will be our plan A in the future. And because, of course, I didn't want my income to just always depend on how many hours I could physically work. Sis. Yeah, back to you, sis.
That's so true, Sister Stella. We all want just that extra time, especially um, not doing what we do now, although we love what we do as nurses, being compassionate. But yeah, We have Sis Noah Gugu in the house. She is coming with us today. She is from the lovely place Zimbabwe. She's my neighbor there on the African continent. But before she introduces herself, I have a question for her as well. So, Sis Noah Gugu, bear it in mind, our topic of today of having that extra time, that extra 2 hours or whatever you can do with your family or yourself or just travel, as Sis Estella was saying. How is AI or automation help simplify your business or daily routine?
Um, oh, hey, sis. Are you able to repeat the question again? Because I think I got two questions there. Which one do you want me to answer first?
How is AI or automation help simplify your business or your daily routine?
Oh, okay. Okay, now I get it. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Noma Kukunkomo. As this has already introduced me, I'm her neighbor. I'm from Zimbabwe, but I currently reside in Australia. I've been here for over 10 years. I work as a registered nurse as well in Queensland, Australia. And coming back to the question that was asked about how is AI helping simplify my business as a digital business owner. I would say that it has helped, especially the automation part of it has helped a lot in planning when especially when it comes to scheduling my time, my family time, my work time, and my business time. It helps me plan ahead because with that automation, I can always schedule posts for my business page. So I don't have to be, because most people always ask, do I have to be constantly every day creating content and all that stuff? So that's the good part of it. I don't have to actually create content each and every day. You can schedule a time. You can say maybe 2 hours. Today, I will have to create my content. Tomorrow, I'll schedule it for even up to a month. And you can just check on it. So that's the good thing about it, the automation of the good part of the that I got from the online business compared to the traditional setting. I don't know if I answered the question, but I think that's how.
That's a very good answer, sis, and it makes you think that what you mentioned now, there would be some extra time, don't you think? But we, with the 24 hours plus the 2 or 3 hours, before we give a hand over to Sis Louisa, what would you do? Imagine having another two,
Extra
three
two
hours.
hours.
What would you do? What would you do with
Oh,
that extra 2 hours?
oh my goodness. I would travel a lot with with my kids. I have a huge bucket list. So that would be the first thing I would do. That extra 2 hours, literally scheduling. I love traveling, and that would be a big thing for me. Creating memories, especially with my babies. I have a 2-year-old and they're almost 5-year-old. So creating those memories because they grow up so fast. So it's good to create those memories while I can. And yeah, I think that would be the main thing. And also traveling back home, that would happen within 2 hours as well. But I'm just thinking ahead with all the bucket list that I have. Because yeah, I think
That's so true, sis. Thank you so much for answering that. We would all love to just, go away for a couple of hours, especially when you're mothers and you have kids that is badgering you and just calling mom. They don't know any other name. But yeah, Sis Louisa, thank you so much for allowing me to, hosting this session. For you, Sis Louisa, thinking in mind and having in mind with this extra time. But I have a question for you also, sis. So Cecile will introduce herself and give her answer to all of you. What's one task you used to spend hours on that now takes you minutes?
Hmm. Hello, everyone. That made me think. But first, before I answer this question, thank you so much, Sis Moira, for hosting with us, and we really appreciate it. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Luisa Injano. I'm from Sydney, Australia, but originally from Leyte, Philippines. And sa tanang mga Bisaya, I just wanna say, kumusta mo? Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. I am a dedicated wife and a passionate assistant nurse for 12 years. I've been in this business for more than 4 years, and I've been helping few people around in this business community. And yeah, I do this business part time, and I'm casual in my nursing job. So yeah, give me a second. Let me just let Sissy Stella come in because I think she lost her internet. There you go. So again, one task that I used to spend lots of time, but now taking minutes. I guess before I entered this business, I used to do go lives or even just posting, right? And I think sometimes before this AI and everything, w- I think it would say it took a lot of time to actually do things. Unlike now, because of when I entered the business, it makes it difference really. Whether it's posting, I would say posting like. I think I know Sis Namagugo mentioned about it, but I would probably add that because I think when I do posting before this AI, it takes a lot of time. It consumes you time, and even sometimes like doing like let's say posting a video, you have to actually do it from the very beginning. It's very how do you say, like you have to prepare a lot of things, but because of our business now, which has a lot of introduced a lot of apps, a lot of AI as well, it makes it really easier. Let me example like chat gpt nowadays. When before chat gpt, like you have to think what you're gonna say. You have to think what will be your post looks like, but now it's really different. Years later, after the I think, when is the ChatGPT existed? Maybe a year, more than a year ago or so. Now you can just command ChatGPT or any AI right now, like search engine. You just say, "Oh, please," and you just command, and then it just gives you a lot of answers, and that what makes it difference really. And yeah, it just takes minutes and you give the answers, and that's really truly amazing because you know how we nurses, and if you guys have children, it takes a lot of time when you do things, right? But especially when it comes to business, you don't have much time. But with AI and everything and other some new applications coming out right now, it just makes it easier. And especially for us as a business owner, we juggle a lot of everything in our personal lives, not just business. But having really an AI is makes it really easier. Like what Sis Namugugo said, um, she can schedule it before you kind of schedule it. You have to wait for another day. Sometimes I do that in an old fashioned way, but I like to actually, for example, I'm working tomorrow or the next day. I had to schedule my posts, and it makes it so much easier, right? So I don't know what's gonna be in the future, but hopefully, we're still gonna be remain and cautious with AI and everything. But I think that's one thing that really, like makes us easier, and it's a good thing about in the business as well. It makes us more efficient, and it's already probably cost effective as well, and that's the good thing about this business. We learn a lot of things and a lot of skills. So yeah, that's for me, sis Moira. It's a good thing to touch this topic, right? So our audience can know what are the chances if you are young and wanting to know, and if you are, even if you are an old age, it doesn't mean that you can't do anything. What younger, can do now. So you're not too late, guys. We have to catch up with all the things happening in the world, even in the information system as well. And running in this business through these applications is so much easier. So yeah, thank you, sis Moira.
Thank you, Sis Louisa. That is so true. And I think for the older generation, in this community and also everywhere, actually, it's for anyone. With this apps that you mentioned now, Sis Louisa, makes really life so much easy. And I think the kids are more advanced, but I'm telling you, our seniors, they are getting along and they're coming around with all this AI things. They are also all over
Yeah.
social media, experiencing and going through these things. And I love it because at the end of the day, as you said, we do not know what is going to happen in 2 days to a couple of years, because everything changes so fast, and having things ready for you, you just put one sentence and suddenly there's like a whole page or a whole presentation or whatever, that makes life easy. Before we wrap up, as Louisa, what will you do with your extra 2 3 hours a day?
Ah, let me come back. Well, I have things in mind where everyone loves travel. I just wanna spend time with my husband. I wanna go in nature. I said to my husband today, darling, we need to go for a ride because we have a motorbike. So, if our audience will have a motorbike, I love to spend in nature and just create memories with me and my husband. Just I always mention that nature is healing, and I love when I am in nature. All you can see are the greens. Every time you see greeneries, oh, so much beautiful, fresh air. Whatever you wanna do, with my husband. So I wish that all of my families are here in Australia. But yeah, 2 hours to 3 hours. That's actually a lot that you can do anything and taking photos. I love taking photos, but aside from, maybe having a picnic, so anything that we can do for the 2 to 3 hours, I just want to create more memories with me and my husband. Yeah, that's all for me, sis.
That's sweetest Louisa motorbike. Oh, interesting. That sounds like a romantic,
Yeah,
ride or something.
wow.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing that information, because this is just us um, being on a journey in this community, meeting every day, every week, connecting with people that have a vision and wants to make a change in their lives. Remember, time is one of the few things we can never get back. Every smart system you put in place and every skill you learn that saves your time is an investment in your future. When you automate repetitive tasks and build income streams that don't rely solely on trading time for money, you create space for what truly matters. And that is your family, your health, your purpose, and your dreams. As Benjamin Franklin said, lost time is never found again. So let's choose to use our time wisely and intentionally. So, if today's message resonated with you, we would love to hear from you. Where you're from, drop it in the comment section where you're watching from, or comment times, below if you're ready to learn how smart systems and digital business can help you work smarter, not harder. So, we are a community. Sis Nefo, hello. You are more than welcome to follow any one of us on this platform today, so that you don't miss the future conversations designed to help, you as busy professionals, it doesn't matter what you do, creating more freedom, flexibility, and opportunities. And remember, don't wait until you have more time. Build systems that give you more time. So, Before we end off, I do not know if we still have a little bit of time. Then each and every one of us can just invite our audiences. We have our information sessions, live information sessions every single week, that briefs you on what this digital business is about and this community is about. So for my Suid-Afrikaners, ons het elke week het ons informasie sessies op 'n Woensdag en 'n Vrydagoggend 4 uur. Dit mag 'n bietjie vroeg klink vir julle in Suid-Afrika, maar dit is 'n geleentheid wat ek dink elkeen moet weet. So ek gaan nie verder in dit nie, want ons praat elke dag van dit, maar my informasie is hier vir enige iets wat jy wil weet. Sis Estella.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. So for everyone who wants change in their life, this might be the answer that you're looking for. If you've seen our live talk many times, just do something. Yeah. So our live webinar, it's a complimentary one, 90-minute webinar. It's Wednesdays and Fridays in the Philippines and Australia. So in Sydney time, it's 10 a.m. and Philippine time it's 8 a.m. So for everyone of you, but you can also watch the replay if you are not able to watch the live webinar, and you can watch it on and off. So yeah, this is not a scam. We're here, we're showing our faces here because we want to prove to you and we want to share to you how amazing this business is. Because sometimes, no, it's not that we don't have dreams, it's just that we haven't created the systems that give us the time and freedom to pursue them. So yeah, this might be the answer to your prayers. And yeah, for us, this is what our journey is all about. And we are not quitting our full-time jobs or part-time jobs, but we're creating a life where we have more choices, more flexibility, and more freedom to live on our own terms. So yeah, because at the end of the day, success isn't just measured by how much we earn, right? It's measured by how much of our life we truly get to live, because life is meant to be lived. Yes, and we only live once. So yes, do it now. Back to you, sis.
So Magugu, can you invite your audience in your language?
Okay. So as this Estella, just as Sister Stella said, my time zone I think is a Sydney time. So the webinar, I'll speak in Ndebele just for my audience so they can understand what I'm saying. So kulabo abathanda abangafuna or abafisa ukufunda nge-online business le, benga ngicontacta mina like in my business page, or bangabukela a free webinar that, like, it's information session. Like it will give you the idea ukuthi what is this about, ukuthi ubekwazi ube lolwazi lawo ukuthi is this something that can work for you or not. So there is a free information session ebakhona on Friday 10 a.m. Sydney time, and then if you're not available ngesikhathi sakhona sona lesi, you can watch replay then. I hope if you're interested, you get value as I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Namagugu. Sis Louisa, will you end off with your language, inviting your audience?
Sure. Thank you very much, sis. I just want to say to all nurses and healthcare professionals, guys, create the life you deserve. And sa lahat ng mga Pilipinos around the world, nandito po sa inyo, iniimbitahan ko po kayo na manood ng aming live webinar. There is always a replay, mga 90 minutes siya. So panoorin niyo po para makita niyo po yung mga testimonials ng mga nurses, couples, at saka yung mga parents or mga healthcare workers or anyone who is doing their job while doing this business as well. So guys, wag kayong magatubili. I know Marami sa inyo na sobrang hirap ng mga dinanas dahil sa sobrang pagod ng trabaho nyo kung nasaan man kayo. And I know you are looking for more time freedom para sa inyong pamilya, para sa inyong mga anak. Guys, kung naghahanap kayo, this is your opportunity. I have my website here. We have our websites here. For those who are you are watching on our pages, go and reach out to us and register with your full name and your valid email address. And maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. And yeah, thank you very much, Sis Moira. And guys, time is the essence.
Of course. Thank you so much, Sis Louisa. Thank you, Sis Magugu. And Sis Estella, I think we just lost her again there. But we appreciate all of you that have watched today. Sis Atinef, thank you so much for watching all the way from Philippines, and everybody that viewed. We appreciate all of you. So have a peaceful, joyous weekend further. Till next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you very
Bye.
much.